What's your vision for your writing journey? Do you have one? Let's talk about how you can move past procrastination and get started on your writing journey. Hi, I'm Aisha, and my mission is to mobilize you, the Christian writer, so that you can share your unique voice with the world. I will be bringing you writing tips and godly encouragement. When we're trying to get started writing, there can be so many barriers and reasons that stop us from moving forward. I want to share with you a resource that I created called the Confident Writer's Checklist. If you are interested, it is free to you in the description box. Are you having trouble getting started with your vision, the vision that you know that God has given you? Let's think about it this way. We know that the vision is to write a book, right? So you know that. So how do you know how to make that vision clear? How do you know how to make a plan to get started in that vision? Think about it this way. How many pages do you want to write each day? How many words do you want to write each day? You may be thinking, I don't even know how many words or how many pages I should have. Sorry, I had to readjust my camera. I got a call while I was trying to make the video. So let's get started again. You may not know how many pages or how many words that you want to write, and that's okay. Just give yourself a ballpark figure, or think about, do you want to write 20 minutes a day, or do you want to write 30 minutes a day? When you're trying to make your vision, you want something that you can work with so that you can get a clear view of where you want to go. So once you have your vision, you want to get to planning, right? You want to plan your goals. Did you know that if you write 500 words a day for a month, you will end up with 15,000 words by the end of the month? If you write 1,000 words a day for a month, you'll end up with 30,000 or 31,000 depending on the month. So just to give you an idea of how to use those word counts, 15,000 words, that will be a novelette, just a short novel that you could write within a short amount of time. If you had 50,000 words, that would be considered novel length. Maybe you're saying, I don't want to write a novel, I want to write a devotional. I would actually make my target for a devotional about 30,000 words. I'm just giving you these numbers to help you make a plan and think about where you want to go with your writing. I would set a timer and see how long it takes me to write 500 words or how long it takes me to write 1,000 words. Maybe you're saying, how do I keep track of my word counts? There are all types of software out there, but I would just recommend using something like Google Docs or just a simple software that will keep track of the words as you're typing them. I'm not the fastest typer, but I will say that I could type about 1,500 words in an hour. Just knowing how many words that I can type within an hour helps me to make a plan for where I want to go with my book. It helps me to make a plan to see how long it will take me to write a book. I would suggest trying this to see how long it would take you to reach your word count goals. After you've made your plan, think about how you are going to keep yourself accountable to your plan. Now, I've heard people say, what is your why? Think about your why. So when you're thinking about how am I going to be accountable for my plan, think about why you're writing your book, or think about why you want to have a writing career. Think about your why, write it down and display it where you can see it every day so that you will know why you are working toward this writing career, while you're working toward completing your book. You can also use affirmations. Tell yourself why you are an amazing writer. Tell yourself that God has called you to write for Him. Remind yourself that you are an impactful writer. You are going to write to change people's lives. An affirmation would go something like this: I am an impactful writer. I am wise because I seek wisdom. Those are great affirmations for you to have displayed where you can see them daily and to remind you why you started this writing journey. Most of all, just remind yourself that God called you to this, and you are going to complete this goal because you want to please Him. I'm sure I've said this in every video. Set a timer. I am a true believer in having a timer. Timers keep me on task, they keep me on track. Having timers help to keep me accountable. Even when I find myself sitting on the couch and knowing that I don't want to start writing, knowing that I don't want to go into my office, I will set a timer for about 5 minutes. And that allows me to have just enough lazy time that I need before I need to get up and go to my office. When that timer goes off, I know it is time for me to get up and get to work. When I sit at my desk, I just set my timer, and that allows me to just focus on the task at hand. It just allows me to focus on writing. I just let the timer do its job and I do my job. You can also set alarms and reminders. Why not add your affirmations as the title of your alarm? That way, when your alarm goes off and you look at your phone or whatever you have your timer set on, you'll see that title that is your affirmation, and that will motivate you to get started. So here's an example of what a plan would be. I know that I want to write for 30 minutes every day. I know that within that 30 minutes, I want to get at least 1,000 words written. I plan to write every day but Sundays. So that's going to take 4 days out of my month. If a month has 30 days, that leaves me with 26 days. If it has 31, that leaves me with 27 days to write. So that leaves me with 26 to 27,000 words by the end of the month. That lets me know that I can get a rough draft completed in 2 months. I can also take another month to edit my book. That gives me a completed book in 90 days. Doesn't that sound great? I pray that this video has been helpful for you. I pray that it has motivated you to think more about getting started writing your book, to move forward in your writing journey. If you found it helpful, please like it so that other people on YouTube can see the video. I hope that you will consider subscribing. If you do, just click that subscribe button so that you can see when I post new videos. As always, I enjoy talking with you. And until next time, happy writing. That you could write within a short amount of time. Did you know that if you write 500 days a day